Good afternoon, parents. My name is Mr. Bertone. I'll be your children's Health 1 teacher this semester. I'm sorry we cannot meet in person. Let me just start by showing you my Google Classroom. Okay, each period has a different code. So whether it's Health 1, Period 1, Period 3, Period 5, Period 6, Period 7, each class has a different code. If you actually go to the Google Classroom, you can find the Health 1 syllabus. Okay, and this is listed right here. My name is at the top. I am in room 500, and this is my city email. In this syllabus, there are expectations for student learning. There are the class requirements, the rules, and attendance. Very, very important this semester that there is no food or drink in class because they need to keep their masks on. The grading is as follows. It's broken up into two categories, the summative assessments and the formative assessments, 60%, 40%. So the summative assessments are tests and projects. The formative assessments are homework, classwork, and class participation. The extra credit is not necessarily necessary. It says share a link to educational videos or keep a journal. That's typically not necessary. As we scroll down, then we get to the actual topics for Health 1. Okay, one of the major concepts of Health 1 is taking responsibility, and we will focus on 5 major concepts. We will focus on physical health, mental health, emotional health, spiritual health, and social health. And we will focus on goal setting. We will focus on self-esteem, the formation of self-esteem, mindfulness, resiliency. In the topic of emotional and mental health, I will focus heavily on stress, the causes of stress, the effects of stress, and how to relieve stress. Also, anxiety and depression are 2 major concepts I'm going to focus on. Okay, so clinical depression unfortunately leads to suicide, which also unfortunately is the second leading cause of death in this country for teenagers. So we will talk about all the warning signs of depression, the symptoms, and the treatments. Okay, where to get treatment and the best treatments possible. So I think, in my opinion, these are the most important concepts: the suicide prevention, the symptoms of depression. We will focus on anxiety disorders, generalized anxiety, obsessive compulsive disorder, phobias. Also, self-esteem, stress management. I will pull it all together, okay, in one nice package. So that will take us through September and October. The next major unit is substance abuse, drug identification, which would be illegal drugs or prescription drugs. So I will focus very heavily on the safety of prescription drugs and how to use them properly and following directions. Then we will talk about the negative effects of tobacco, alcohol, blood alcohol concentration, the e-cigarettes, the Juul brand, vaping. And we will talk about every single illegal drug there is and how extremely dangerous they are. Another major topic that will bring us then till the end of this first semester is relationships. Okay, we will talk a lot about healthy dating relationships. We will have a lot of guest speakers from the Domestic Violence Crisis Center, the Sexual Assault Crisis Center. So between my presentations and their presentations, they will get a very good idea of what is an example of a healthy relationship. Okay, so this is the curriculum. You can feel free to email me anytime about this. Now, the structure of the class All my work will be posted in Google Classroom, okay, in a couple of different categories. So this one category here says class material. So anything posted under class material doesn't actually need to be turned back in. They are, things we'll talk about in class. Okay, there's a whole bunch of questionnaires on attitude, on assessing personal wellness, excuse me, the basic definitions of health. There's the health syllabus there. So here are the two major categories where the topics need to be turned in. Okay, so under formative assessment, which is the classwork, for instance, we have depression questions, which I posted today, due on Monday. Depression questions. There are 15 questions for this one particular website. The intro to health questions, that's what we're talking about right now. The summative assessments will be projects and tests. So for the past week and a half, we've been working with this program called Everfi, which we will use many, many times. So all the directions are right here. Now, to check your child's progress, then you can go into Power Teacher. Okay, I got signed out. So you can go to Power Teacher, and then you can always check if your child has turned in. So right now I have 3 things posted. So you can check what they've turned in, you can check what their grade is, and you can always feel free to email me or call me at the men's visit office at West Hill. Okay, so I look forward to working with your children this semester. I hope it's a good semester, and feel free to call me, email me at any time. And hopefully we'll get to meet in person, and I will hopefully speak to you soon. Thank you.